What's up everybody, Jersey here from windowcleaner.com, and today I am showing off the Unger Power Pad. So we always like to kind of talk about gear, and I want to give you an in-depth review and look at the brand new Unger Power Pad. Now, if you haven't seen this, there's a new trend with like pad type holders coming out, and they are getting more into the water-fed side with pads. We've seen some things that we've done before on different products, but this one is by Unger, and like everything Unger does, it is over-engineered and amazing quality. So it's really, really pretty nice and feels pretty awesome in your hand. But if you didn't know what this is going to be an 18-inch scrubber, technically, that takes the place of your water fed. But with this one, compared to a lot of the other ones, it actually uses a cone tip in the base of the handle. Now, the cone tip by Unger will click into that, and you're using this now on traditional poles, or if you're using it with water fed, what's really nice is the zero trad adapters work with this tip, and now you have an Unger tip on a water fed pole. With pad holders though, it's more of a maintenance type clean. We'll get into that in a second. I'll tell you what I don't like about it, but to start with something like this is gonna have a full rinse bar on it, just like anything else, and that's how it supplies the water. With pads, this particular one does not have replacement pads as of yet, not available through us. And I'm recording this, we'll have them very, very soon, so I don't quite know all of the options that will come out for this. But just like the Gecko version in the pad holder, they're angled, so you have a little bit of a point to be able to get into the windows a little bit better. A nice thing with the pads that they did, because it's Unger, again, they just go a little bit balls to the wall, but they actually have these clips. So not only does this pad Velcro on, but it latches the sides so that nothing comes off. That little bit of elastic, you just pop it off, and now you have a Velcro backing. Kind of nice, kind of cool. If you're into the pad things, it's pretty nice. The adjustable pivot for the head is lockable. If you unlock it, now you have a pivot feature. The angle is pretty nice, I have to say. Pretty nice on that one. And then this also allows you to go all the way to flat without having that hose pinch. The hose pops out on the side of the handle, by the way, so you can connect it right up to any 5/16. This has a elbow on it, like a 90. Maybe do a straight so you have a little bit more flow, but it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Now this is new, so I can't tell you how awesome the rigidity is on it, but let's look at this compared to some of the other products that are pretty darn close to this. I'm gonna take the pad off of this one, just so you can kind of see, but what I have is the Gecko. Now this is by Mormon. It's just a pad holder. It is not water fed at all, but as you can see, the edges on this end up being relatively close to the same, right? A little bit more drastic on a Gecko. Still metal with the handle that's adjustable. This is also metal that's adjustable, but more made for water fed. So that's on the Gecko. Maybe there's other products that are pad holders. You have the original one that, if you want to know my feelings on it, I'll tell you my real feelings in a video that's not on there. If you want to know my feelings on this one, I'll tell you on a video that's not out there for everybody. I'm not a wagtail fan. Most or all of you know that. I just don't like the plastics. Anyway, this here though is the High Flyer. Now, High Flyer also is water fed, also uses any type of cone tip on a traditional pole, has a little bit of a bigger pad and a little bit more of kind of a hokey system kind of going. So rinse bar and everything is just really subpar. So if you've ever asked me about wagtail, you know my feelings. I'm not gonna go wagtail. But the current king right now in this space is the Big Scrub, the Big Scrubber by Zero. Now, you guys know this one's running a metal rinse bar. It is running in the fast lock for the square adapter, pop it on, pop it off. The size of this one is going to be much larger width-wise than this. Again, when you're looking at both of them, this one is wider, this one is fatter, uses more versatile pads, lots of options. You can use anything in a 10-inch, so walnut pads or maker pads or any of that stuff, where this one's proprietary on that side. I have to say, in my opinion still, I gotta go with the big scrub. This is pretty cool. Have it, try it, see if you like it. It is absolutely cheap. This thing is like 65 bucks at the time of recording this. So if you do want one, definitely get them. They're limited supply now just because they're new, but I'll have links below. You can definitely buy it or let me know. And let me know what you think. One other bit of information that I do want to let you know in this that I do like on this is that the rinse bar on this has very, very few jets. So it's still holding a lot of pressure, where when you get into a standard rinse bar, you have a lot more jets there. You're gonna lose a little bit of pressure. So I like the new gear. I like trying stuff. I like to see what is out there. And the Unger Power Pad, as it flops around, is it's pretty good. Try it. It's 65 bucks. If you haven't, try it. I'm excited to see what kind of pads come with that one, but I still think there's a king in town, and it ends up being the zero contact scrubber. But that's my opinion on it. So if you have any gear that you want me to review, please do let me know. I would love nothing more than that. But on this pad, that's all I got to say on this one. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everything you guys do, from ordering supplies to me, getting the magazine, just letting me know that you get something out of this content. One more favor, if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. This in my YouTube channel means the world to me. It just means that the content I put out is being heard and appreciated. So, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and check this video out. This is what I do. If you need anything, let me know. But thank you so much for always sponsoring everything that I do.